read the rest of the chapter of Adventures of Robin Hood.
I don't think it's the rest of it because it's a really long one, but you can read a few more pages.
Few of them.
Let's see what happens with the Curtail Friar, right?
Robin unbuckled his sword and climbed up on the friar's back. A strong fire easily carried Robin across the stream. When they reached the other side, Robin jumped down. Please give me my sword quickly. I'm in a hurry. The friar smiled. Hey, smiled. You have business on this side of the river, but I have my own business, young master. My business is on the other side. I am no longer a young man. I'm sure that if I wade through the river once more, I will develop cricks and pains in my back. He will. Please do me a favor for carrying me across. Robin looked up down the river. You sneak, he sputtered. Hurry, young man, warned the friar. Unless you want to feel the nip of steel against your flesh, you win. Robin said coldly. I'll carry you. Give me your sword. I won't use it against you. The friar eyed Robin. Here is your skewer. Now quickly, haul me across the river. Robin bent down. The friar leapt onto his back, and Robin stepped into the falling stream.
Is there a picture?
This is Robin, and the other guy on top of him, I think it's the guy who lifted him.
It's Robin and the Curtail Friar. Friar's on his back now, right? He tricked him.
Yeah. I thought there was a bridge.
No, they're going through the river, remember?
Oh, well, Friar was much fatter than Robin, so Robin's load across the river was much greater than the Friar's has been. The Friar dug his heels into Robin's sides and as if he were a donkey. Robin didn't know the way as well as the Friar, so he stumbled every few steps. At the very stumble, however, Robin reached up and loosened. The Friar's sword bent. I bet they reached the opposite side. Robin pulled the belt off. The Friar did not feel and jumped down. Now Robin held the Friar's sword as well as his own. The Friar looked at Robin intently. I didn't take you for such a clever lad. You have got the better of me. Give me my sword. I will carry you back to the other side. Robin returned the sword belt, and the Friar buckled its securely around his waist. Robin merrily jumped up on the Friar's back and prodded the Friar along with his heels as the Friar had done to him. When they reached the middle of the river, the Friar stopped again. to rest for a moment. Suddenly he stood upright and flipped Robin over his back. "There!" crowed the friar. "Let that cool you hot spirit." Robin landed in the cool water with a great splash. Stumbling his feet, he could caught the water from his nose and mouth. I will slice you to bits this day, villain." Robin swore. He scrambled up the riverbank, drew his sword, planted his feet, and waited. The friar still stood in the middle of the river.
Next page.
"Don't worry, I will join you shortly, but I will make you beg for mercy." Slowly the friar pulled himself up the bank and drew his own sword. The two men came together with a furious clash. The clang of metal rang through the forest for an hour, but neither man wounded the other. They stopped to rest, hands on their knees, panted heavily. Looking at each other, they shook their heads. Then they fought again. At last, Robin said, "Hold your hand, good fellow." Wearily, both men lowered their swords, and the friar thought it through. Be a terrible thing to wound so strong an opponent. Robin thought the same. "Let me do one thing," Robin gasped. What would that be?" wheezed the friar. "Let me blow hit this horn 3 times. I think you have a trick up your sleeve." The friar said, "Believing hard, but I don't fear you. I'll let you blow on your horn 3 times if you will let me blow my whistle." "Agreed," said Robin, "but I will go first." He raised the bugle and blew 3 long, clear blasts.
What's it sound like?
Boom, boom, boom.
A bugle? It's like brr, brr, brr.
A moment later, Robin's companions came running. Their bows were drawn, ready to shoot. "That's your trick," cried the friar. "Well, this is mine." He blew his little silver whistle. A sharp high note rang out. Suddenly, first hounds burst from the thick. Get them, sweet lips! Belfro, Beauty, Fang, get them! Get them!" the friar shouted. The dogs charged. Each man, except for Will Scarlet, drew back and let it fly. The dogs leapt out of the way as the arrow whistled past. The dogs snatched them from the air and snapped them in their dripping jaws.
Do you want to end right there?
Sure.
We'll find out what happens next after
Let's see.
they all called their friends.
Next time, we'll see what happens to the dogs.
Okay, what do you say?
Like and subscribe. Bye.
You need to go to bed. You're so tired.